The journey from Kathmandu to Pokhara is more than just a simple bus ride. It's a moving tapestry that weaves together Nepal's vibrant landscapes, bustling local life, and the ever-present majesty of the Himalayas. As the sun rises over Kathmandu, the city slowly stirs awake. Narrow lanes fill with the aroma of fresh tea, shop shutters creak open, and the distant chatter of street vendors signals the start of another day. For those preparing to leave the valley, excitement mixes with anticipation. The promise of adventure and scenic wonder lies just ahead. Boarding the bus early in the morning, travelers find themselves among a diverse mix of locals and visitors. Some are seasoned trekkers with backpacks and boots. Others are families eager for a holiday, and many are Nepali residents heading home or to work. The gentle rumble of engines signals departure from Kathmandu's bustling tourist bus park. As the bus edges out of the city, the urban sprawl gives way to rolling hillsides dotted with colorful homes and terraced gardens. The Prithvi Highway, the main artery between Kathmandu and Pokhara, quickly reveals its character. The road is narrow and winding, hugging the contours of the steep hillsides. To one side, the land rises in lush green folds. To the other, it falls away into the deep gorge of the Trishuli River. This river will be a constant companion for much of the journey, its silvery waters flashing in the morning light, sometimes calm and reflective, at other times frothing with the energy of recent rains. Within the first hour, the chaos of Kathmandu is replaced by a sense of openness and tranquility. The air feels crisper, tinged with the scent of pine and earth. The bus navigates hairpin turns, climbing and descending through a landscape shaped by centuries of farming. Terraced rice paddies stretch across the hills, each level neatly edged with low stone walls. In the wet season, these fields shimmer with water, reflecting the sky. During harvest, they glow a brilliant gold, signaling prosperity and the changing seasons. As the bus makes its way westward, the scenery grows ever more dramatic. Waterfalls spill from high cliffs, their cool mist briefly touching the windows. Occasionally, the bus will slow near a suspension bridge, swaying gently above the river, with figures silhouetted as they make their way from one village to another. Clusters of houses, painted in blues and reds, perch on the hillsides, often adorned with fluttering prayer flags that catch the breeze and add a splash of color against the green. Passengers settle into the rhythm of the ride. Tourist buses, with comfortable seats and air conditioning, offer a smoother experience, making scheduled stops for tea and snacks. These pauses are more than just breaks. They are windows into local life. Stepping off the bus at a riverside restaurant, the world feels peaceful. The Trishuli's current rushes past, carrying rafters and fishermen alike, while the scent of freshly cooked dalbat, Nepal's beloved lentil and rice dish, drifts from the kitchen. Plates are piled high, and conversations flow easily, even among strangers, united by the journey. For those riding local buses, the experience is more intimate, if a bit less predictable. These buses are often crowded, with passengers standing in the aisles or perched atop sacks of produce. The stops are frequent, sometimes to let passengers off in tiny villages, other times to pick up new travelers, vendors, or even livestock. The chatter of the conductor, the laughter of children, and the melodies of Nepali pop songs create a lively soundtrack. Vendors hop on at various points, weaving through the crowded bus to sell packets of spicy peanuts, slices of mango, or bottles of cool water. Regardless of the bus, the road demands patience and resilience. After the monsoon, sections can be rough and bumpy, and landslides are not uncommon. When this happens, the bus may halt for a time, and passengers spill out onto the roadside, stretching their legs, sharing stories, or simply taking in the view. There's a sense of camaraderie, a reminder that in Nepal, journeys are about more than just the destination. They are shared experiences shaped by the land and its people. As midday approaches, the light changes, painting the surrounding hills in soft gold and deep green. School children in crisp uniforms walk in neat lines along the roadside, waving as the bus passes. Elderly women tend goats, while men gather at tea stalls, sipping sweet, milky tea and discussing the day's news. In the distance, clusters of marigolds bloom beside houses, and the occasional temple spire rises above the rooftops, hinting at the deep spiritual life of these communities. One of the journey's highlights is the Trishuli River Valley itself. Its fast-flowing waters are a magnet for thrill seekers. Occasionally, the bus passes groups of rafters, their bright helmets bobbing in the churning rapids. The riverbanks are lined with pebbles and smooth stones, and in quieter stretches, families picnic or wash clothes, their laughter echoing across the valley. The landscape continues to shift as the bus moves closer to Pokhara. Hills give way to deeper valleys, and the air grows cooler. In the distance, if the weather is clear, the first tantalizing glimpses of the Annapurna and Manaslu ranges appear, white peaks rising impossibly high above the horizon. These moments are magical, conversations quiet as everyone turns to the windows, staring in awe at the sight of the Himalayas. The mountains seem to float above the clouds, their snowy summits glowing in the afternoon sun, promising adventure and wonder. Village life unfolds along the roadside, a tapestry of daily routines that give the journey its character. Women in bright saris carry baskets of vegetables, children chase each other through fields, and farmers guide water buffalo along narrow paths. Colorful prayer flags flutter from hilltop settlements, each flag a prayer for peace and prosperity carried on the mountain winds. As the bus nears Pokhara, the landscape opens up further. The air is fresh and scented with pine, and the road passes through groves of bamboo and clusters of wildflowers. The city itself sits beside the tranquil waters of Fewa Lake, a serene blue expanse reflecting the mountains above. The approach to Pokhara is often timed with sunset, when the sky turns a soft pink, and the peaks of the Annapurna range are bathed in golden light. It's a breathtaking sight, one that lingers in the memory long after the journey ends. For many, this bus ride is a rite of passage, an essential part of the Nepali experience. It's a journey that reveals the beauty and complexity of the country, not just in its landscapes, but in the warmth of its people, the rhythms of daily life, and the enduring presence of the mountains. Whether you're a first-time visitor or a returning traveler, the road from Kathmandu to Pokhara offers a window into the heart of Nepal. Through lush valleys and across winding mountain roads, past rivers, villages, and terraced fields, the journey is a living story. Each turn brings new sights: a waterfall cascading over rocks, a temple perched on a distant hill, a child waving from a doorway. It's a reminder that in Nepal, the journey itself is as memorable as the destination. And as the bus rolls into Pokhara, with the Himalayas rising above and the promise of new adventures ahead, travelers step off with a sense of gratitude for the ride, the views, and the indelible spirit of Nepal.